My win for the week is going to be I finally found the one, guys. Like
No. Oh my
Show
God.
us.
this is the one. It's the Sony Xperia Z3 compact.
So
Um,
you still have this phone a week later.
I mean, it's been about like 4 or 5 days now, but like I've never been more happy with a. I cannot. I want to just like scream it from the rooftops.
I can't.
Like
I,
this is it.
I can't hear you
This
say this stuff, man. I can't, man.
it really
Chris is
is. Like
finally
it,
settling down.
Next time
I'm
you're on this
settling down.
podcast,
Like
you're gonna be like, "Yeah, man, I had to meet up with someone off Craigslist to sell my Sony
I mean,
Xperia Z3."
it's crazy. It's crazy because I'm seeing these phones. I got my Moto X. It's getting lollipop. I mean, I see all these other phones, and I'm just like, you know what? No, I'm satisfied with mine. Like
You
she's
don't have
she's
Lollipop? I
right
thought
for
I
me.
saw the Lollipop lock screen.
No, there's like a separate app that you can download for the
Oh, okay.
lollipop lock screen, and then I have Nova Launcher, which makes it look like lollipops. So I mean, it's pretty darn. I mean, I got the look down. Feature-wise, it's got more features than Lollipops even's got because it's got like Sony Xperia features. You can adjust the white balance. I mean, there's just so much. I can't even like. But okay, I'll say my top favorite things. The size, awesome.
Do you have
Stereo
another
front-facing
phone to compare
speakers,
that size to?
awesome. Here's the Moto X.
Okay.
So it's like a little
What
bit
is the screen size
smaller.
of that? Is it 4.3 or 4.7?
I believe it's a 4.5 something. 4 point.
Okay, so it's right in the middle there.
Yeah, it's a little bit smaller than the iPhone, which is 4.7, right?
Right.
So the
Yeah.
screen is a tiny smidge smaller, but it takes off a lot of like the topness because it's got that big. The iPhone's got that big old bezel on it. But the camera, awesome. Stereo front-facing speakers, awesome. Battery life is just as good as the Droid Turbo, which is insane. I guess the only real shortcoming is the 720p. Like, you're not gonna even notice it. I mean, it still looks flipping awesome. You can adjust the white balance. So like at first it was a little too bluish for me. I adjusted the colors and it made it look just phenomenal. I mean, I can't say enough about this phone. Like I can't say enough. Like every time I pull it out of my pocket, like I can't even do anything most of the time. I'm not even like I don't even know what to do, but I'm just looking at it like I want to do something with this awesome phone. I usually
I've
just end
not
up just
seen
staring
You
at it
Chris
for a
guys
little
are
while.
excited about a phone in a
witnessing
while.
you guys are witnessing Chris growing up right before our eyes. He just moved in
It's
with his
just so.
girlfriend and now he's
Yeah.
found the one.
You
What's
know,
happening?
Chris,
What is
there
happening?
comes a time in every man's life where he just has to give himself to one smartphone.
It's just so nutty. I almost can't believe it. But just everything. It's nailing it. It's nailing everything on all
You'll have a new one in six
You
months.
realize now, yeah,
areas.
if you do discard this phone, you realize now what you've done.
Hey man,
So much hell for it.
and then my fail for the week. I don't know. I wouldn't even call it a fail,
Say it.
but
Go
I
on. Say it.
I, I
Say it.
recently went back to from my Sony Xperia Z3 Compact to the HTC One M8. I'm not saying the Z3 Compact isn't a good phone. It's a great phone. But sometimes you slip, right? You go back to your ex and you're just like,
Well, I don't
just
think. See, here's
I knew
my
you wouldn't be able to do the 720p display for that long.
gosh, yeah. It really is the display that was killing me. I saw my girlfriend's one M8 and I was just like, why is that so clear? Like I just don't get it. Why is it so clear? And then I still had mine in like a shoebox somewhere, so I just busted it out.
I think so. When I remember when Chris first talked about this, we made a big deal about saying like, "Oh, he's found the one," and blah blah blah. I think we overlooked something that Chris found the one a long time ago, and it was the HTC One M8. And I think that the Z3 was a fling. I
Yeah.
think now he's back with who he's supposed to
The
be with.
grass is always greener, right?
Because what always happens, we always make fun of Chris because he gets a new phone and he loves it, but he always goes back to the HTC One M8. That's his true one.
Yeah. It says something that that's the phone that he keeps in a shoebox under the bed and that he doesn't put on Craigslist to sell, you know? He
Yeah,
sells
he
every other
can't get
phone.
rid of it.
I mean, it's got such good speakers, you know. It's just,